First, I'm glad we as a collective can see past this BS. Zuck goes on the premier propaganda platform of Joe Rogan, claiming he was being pushed to silence the truth with fact checkers, and now he's trying to shift the blame.
People from the Biden administration would call up our team and scream at them and curse.
And with Zuck, sure, to a degree, it's true. Guys like this are just doing their job. He's a puppet. He has no real motion. But 5 years later, a little too late, bud. We're not letting you off the hook just like that. And notice how he brings up the Biden administration. See how they always try to make it a political thing? Just like the TikTok ban being lifted by Trump as if he's some golden calf idol. And what's really interesting is why doesn't Joe Rogan ask Zuck about his connections with DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency of the United States Department of Defense? Now, DARPA had created something called LifeLog. And what was LifeLog? It's in the name. It was a program that's entire goal was to keep an electronic database of logging someone's entire life. Every activity, every book you read, every relationship you interact in, GPS monitoring, even biometric data. Sounds horrifying, right? Well, fortunately for us, it was shut down by the Pentagon February 4th in 2004. But here's the caveat. A small company called Facebook was launched the exact same day. Why didn't you ask about that, Joe? I guess the gatekeepers are gonna keep gates. Now, pay attention to this rebranding of Zuck, because clearly he's been instructed to reinvent himself as some public relations ploy. From progressive cyber bro to this tough guy libertarian, it looks like his appearance was taken out of a Gen Z starter pack meme. Give him a Cuban link, a broccoli haircut, an oversized t-shirt, and he can infiltrate the minds and bodies of future generations to adopt their brain-rotting immersive experiences and transhumanist technologies. And when it comes to Joe, a lot of people seem to forget about Operation Mockingbird, but let's go a bit deeper. So in the 80s, a US military officer named Michael Aquino, a prize specialist in psychological operations or PSYOPs, had created a document called PSYOPs to Mind Wars, talking about how they will weaponize truth and gatekeep conspiracy culture through the use of television and radio. Years later, Aquino would become closely connected and initiated into the Church of Satanism by Anton LaVey, and raise up in the occult ranks just as he did in the military. Now, Joe has attended LaVey's grandson's satanic wedding. Joe Rogan's talent booker and researcher, Matt Staggs, was the ex-host of the Disinformation Company, and that company also produces many of Alex Jones' books and films. Now, InfoWars, Mind Wars. Interesting, but pay attention to that name and the logo, the Disinformation Company. They're telling you what they're doing, and who are the founders largely influenced by? Anton LaVey and Aleister Crowley. Now, if you follow the money, you'll see many large names like George Soros and the Rockefellers are funding many sources of Joe and from many angles.
Fill in the blank, whatever ridiculous conspiracy. The Rothschilds, the fucking Rockefellers, whatever it is. I'm not talking about that because the government threatened my family. That is fucking wrong. It's ridiculous. And now you put it out there.
Someone sent me some stuff this morning, like, look at this crazy shit she's tweeting. It was something about George Soros. As soon as I read Soros, I put the phone down, I walk away, because it's all like lizard people and Alex Jones and interdimensional child molesters. George Soros is controlling the marijuana, and I'm out.
I think CIA Director William Kobe said it best. The CIA owns everyone of significance in the media. Cringe doesn't describe this well enough. This is how you design and influence many generations to come.
I'll tell the government right now, tell you right now if you're listening, NSA, CIA, I'm available, okay? If you show me all the real wreckage, I swear to God, I will make fun of that crap to the end of time. I'll make up stories. I'll lie to my mother. I don't care.